Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are in the world. Well, my name is Jade, and this is The Interview. And today, all the way from the UK, we have the amazing pianist Helen Clarke, and she is just spectacular and enchanting. And we're going to kick off with a song to cover Take On Me by Aha, Helen Clarke. Are you ready to oge? Let's oge, baby. Well. Hello and welcome to the show. My name, of course, is Jade, and this is The Interview, and I hope you're doing well out there. That was Take On Me by our guest, Helen Clarke. And my friends, I forgot something very special, which I normally have to do every episode, and that is, if you're a member here on the channel, we have custom emojis. So I'm just going to refresh now. I say to you too, if you're members, hit the refresh button because I forgot to add Helen's emoji for today's chat. So if you hit the refresh on your YouTube now, you should find as a member. Let me test it, make sure we're all doing good. Did I get it? Yeah, let's see. Helen's emojis. Folks, if you've got a membership, throw Helen's emojis in the chat right now. Get them flying everywhere around my face. and all that jazz. I think I got them going. Yeah, I found them. I got them working, all good. Happy days. So, yay, we got some Helen emojis. Awesome. And a lot of new faces here, so welcome to you. So kind of you to follow Helen over here. I know she's got a super following. I'm a big fan myself. Found her on online a little while ago and became a big fan of her music. She's just incredible, and she's so nice as well too. So not often you find a musician that's nice, but I need to remind you all, firstly, of course, that this show is, of course, a sponsored show, and it is sponsored by our good friends. See right here, it's our good friends at DistroKid. You can release your best music through DistroKid at the incredibly low price of $24.99 annually, and if you use my code that's up the top, distrokid.com/VIP/Jade, say you'll get 7% off your first year, and isn't that sweet as well? They've got 3 plans. The musician's plan, where you get one artist, you upload unlimited songs, unlimited lyrics, all the stuff. It's cool. Musician Plus is $44.99 a year, and you get 2 artists and a whole bunch more sexy stuff down there. You also have the ultimate plan, which gives you 5 artists and all the stuff, and you can add additional artists to that. That is $89 per year. DistroKid have been sponsoring me on this channel for well over 3 years, and I've been using them way before they started sponsoring me, so I can't recommend them enough. And of course, you know the deal, DistroKid. You know the deal. It's coming, DistroKid. You know the deal. I love you, DistroKid. Me and you. Anyway, weird, I know, but we need to bring our guest on. Now, if you're new to this show, we say hello to everybody in about 20 minutes' time. Let everybody come in, sit down, relax, grab their coffee, and chill out, and then we'll give some name shouts and do all that stuff. As usual, oh my Lord, this artist, Russ8889, discovered Helen for me, and he was like, you got to get over it, you got to hear this amazing pianist, and I was like, all right, I'm going to do it, and I've been addicted ever since. She goes live multiple times a week. She's just so I don't know how she multi-streams to different platforms. It blows my mind, but and she just is one of the easiest flowing pianists I've ever seen. Her hands are just like spiders across the keyboard, and she is just incredible. So let's stop yammering and bring her on. We're going to play some of her music today, of course, and we're going to find out all about her. Are you ready, folks? Are you ready to go? Let's bring her on. It is Helen Clarke. Let's Helen!
Wow.
Here we are. You've made it.
I have. What an introduction. I'm not sure I deserve that, but thank you so much.
You do deserve it. You do. And you're incredibly humble too. Like, I love this. I come over to your stream. There's something about sometimes on YouTube you can be floating around and it can all get a little bit negative these days on YouTube. And whenever I see you go live, I know I'm going to feel brighter. So firstly, thank you for that, for your performances. They are absolutely wonderful. And I'm going to hit you with our first question that everybody gets smashed with here on this show, and that is, Helen Clarke, what does music mean to you?
Oh, well, to me, music just means making people happy. It's something that you can't buy. Yesterday, actually, I was playing in an air centre, and actually somebody was crying because I played their favourite song, and they actually said, you can't buy that. It was, yes, he had Alzheimer's. It was someone I've known for a while, and I played his song, and it just means everything to, and I'm so lucky that I can be able to do that for people, and I hope I do. I don't always, but it's happiness.
It's interesting, like, because I listen to a lot of death metal myself, and I get happiness from that. And I've had my whole life people go, "How can you get joy from that?" And it's like, it doesn't really matter. Like you can't explain how you get joy from things, right?
Oh, absolutely. But it can just bring back a memory, or it can just provoke something in you. I mean, I was actually doing the school run the other day, and I had my headphones on, and I was I was dancing a little bit, that stood at the school gate, and I didn't even realise I was doing it, and it was just making me so happy.
And one thing we need more of, again, it's nearly always a topic. We need more joy in this world. We need more just happiness. Like it's a kindness. Like, where is the kindness at the moment? Do you think we have a kindness problem going on in the world, Helen?
Not really. I think there's so many kind people. They just need to show it more. If you're walking down the street, smile at somebody. And for a start, they'll wonder what you're thinking, but just spread some smiles. I know.
Oh, what's she been up to?
Yeah, no, just keep smiling. I think we're quite, everyone's online and it's not, certainly like when we were growing up, and I know I sound old now, but I think people don't show enough kindness or even talk to people. I say hello to every single person down the street, whether they want me to or not. I do.
I've tried that, but I don't want to get arrested.
No.
I want
So
to
no,
know.
you need to interact.
I want to know, and these four questions we ask everybody who comes on this show. So the first four questions always the same. Because normally on these interviews you hear people say like, so what's your favorite artist? And I don't want to know that, right? That's a boring question. I want to know who the music was that was played in your household when you were a kid by your parents and grandparents. Who were some of the artists, and how did they influence you for what you do now?
Oh, well, that's quite easy. My mom was into a lot of show music. So we had a lot of Andrew Lloyd Webber. We had my dad likes a lot of 50s as well, and also they did a lot of ballroom dancing. So we had all sorts of Billy Fury, Pat Boone, and then a lot of rock and roll as well. And then obviously I grew up in, well, I'm an 80s child, so yeah, there was a lot of 80s music as well. So and of course classical. So a bit of everything, to be honest.
Was there any music in particular that made you want to actually play music? I'm wondering when you actually first started. What was the first instrument that you? Was it this?
No,
What is
no,
that?
it
What
wasn't.
is that?
No. Sorry.
I'm glad it wasn't that. Whatever that is.
No, it was, so my dad bought so I've got a twin sister, Sonia. He bought us both a recorder, like every child. And so yeah, we had we learned, I know.
The recorder.
Yeah, and it was like, I am totally going to show you how to. He played Bobby Shafto. He's like, look, this is epic. And so we practiced and my primary school we had a band, and it was really good. And then we got piano lessons because my mom actually played. She was quite a good pianist. So yeah, piano came second actually. So.
The recorder. All right, I have to do it, folks. I have to do it. You know what I'm going to do? I have to do it. It was the recorder. See, the recorder question always comes up on here, and I love that it was the recorder. See, most people were forced to play the recorder. And I remember they at my school here, we have a very robust school system here for music education. They really push it on you in Australia. Thank you, Mr. Smith, also for the very kind super sticker with a love heart on it. You rock. But here in our school, they force everybody to do it. And in a class full of 25 kids all trying to play Mary Had a Little Lamb on the recorder. Oh, the memories.
Oh, it's good though, because the recorder is the same fingering as the flute, and so that then became my second instrument. So it was easy then to transition. So it was useful for me.
See, I should have paid more attention because I recently tried to learn a brass instrument and it didn't go well. So, and then a violin, that didn't go well either. But it is what it is. The first album that you purchased with young Helen Clarke's pocket money, and the first album that was given to you as a gift.
Okay. So the first one that was given to me as a gift was actually Jive Bunny and the Master Mixers. I can't even talk tonight. It was the track was called. No, it's rubbish. I haven't even been drinking. It was called That's What I Like, and
Jive.
it was like a mashup of all 60s. And I think my first boyfriend gave it to me, and I played it every single day. It was obviously tape as well.
Jive Bunny and the Master Mix. Obviously, I've got to find it, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
There
that's
we
what.
are.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Nice. So that's awesome. That is, I'm so interested in this stuff. It always blows my mind what first things. So that one was given to you.
Yes, it
Yes.
was. Yeah,
And
see, 1989. This is bad because now if the people that know how old I am will know when I had my first boyfriend.
right.
This is bad.
Yeah. Numbers are numbers are numbers are numbers are number, you know? Uh, it-
Yeah.
you, you don't want to live by your number, right? I'm still
No.
21 somehow. What about that you purchased first?
Oh, the first one I purchased, that would have been Celine Dion, probably.
Oh,
I think
wow.
falling into you. Yeah, because that was when sort of CDs had come out as well. So yeah,
Are you a big Celine Dion fan?
I love Celine. I do. I've seen her once. I've never had the chance to speak to her, but I've seen her live. Yeah.
An incredible voice. Like there's, it's like I'm a singer myself and sing many stars, you know. And no matter if you like her music or not, you just can't deny that that voice is just whoa. Will
Yeah.
blast windows apart. To have a voice like that is just incredible. So Celine Dion, I love it. Now, the next question was what format was it on? Well, we know it was on CD now, so
Yeah,
there
it
we
was
go.
on CD.
On CD. Let's talk about lessons and stuff like that in school. Because, as I said, my school here was like in Australia, they have very robust music lessons from primary school all the way through to higher education. I was put in a amazing music course which went for a year, and we got to tour with Midnight Oil and a whole lot of it's crazy stuff. The stuff it was the education system there just in school. Good for you. And did you have private lessons as well? Focus on school first.
So I was lucky. My last teacher at primary school, Mr. Weston, was amazing, and he wrote a lot of music for us. And so we had a school band in that year, and it really, really was very musical. Actually, I think nearly everybody in the class played something, so I was lucky. But yes, I did have private lessons at primary school from the age of 6, and my mom sat with us for hours on end. So yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
6 years old.
yeah. Yeah, and my secondary school was good too. We had a choir and we had a band. Yeah, and my music teacher, who's not alive now, Mr. Matthewson at secondary school, he was just crazy. Do you know what I mean? He was. Yeah, I remember we had the school orchestra and we play things like "You Ready for This" to Unlimited. It was literally, and I remember the headmaster thinking, oh, "This is like a techno song," and I'm there on my flute going, "This is nice." And we did the match of the day as well. Yeah,
I
it's
think
good.
you got to have a crazy music teacher, right? Because
Yeah,
it's like art. If you at school have a really boring art teacher, you, you're not going to have somebody who's going to allow the students to express themselves. And art is all about being unique and not being the same and not drawing the same hands as everybody else. And the same as music. If you've got somebody who's just down one rail, where are you going to
yeah.
get original artists from, unique performances and players?
And a sense of humour as well. He had, and like he's. I remember at one of the school concerts, he said to me, "I see your mum's made use of those old curtains because my mum had dressed my little sister in the most floral dress, like you can imagine." He was peering out from behind the
Wow.
curtains.
Wow. Wow. That's a dark sense of humor right there. I'm sure he smoked pot at some point as well
Yeah.
with comments like that. Good grief. With private lessons, I always get the image with private lessons with piano. It's really important, I would say, to get a piano teacher that you trust. Yeah, because there's like this stereotype of really mean piano teachers who will smack you on the hand with a ruler if you get it wrong. I'm sure you didn't have somebody like that, but did you have somebody that you trust and were for a long time and were able to not be scared when they would come around to make sure you've done your lessons?
Oh yeah, so we went to Mrs. Oakey. She was probably. in her late 70s. And because I had my twin sister, we would take it in turns. So I would sit with her husband Stan and watch the snooker, which I loved more than doing piano actually. And then we'd go in and then yeah, I know, I know. And she was brilliant, but she didn't even remember the pieces you do. So I could literally used to go in and play a different piece every week because she would not remember what I was doing.
Right.
And I think that's why my sight reading got reasonable because I was sight reading every lesson.
Wow. So your twin sister plays music as well?
Yeah, she does, and she's a singer, and she's one of my mods actually. So yeah, I'm very lucky.
Have you worked with her and made music with her?
Yeah, so she sang two tracks on my very first album, which we did in the studio together, and she played Maya's song, which she wrote as well. And a lot of people assumed that was me, but it wasn't. So yeah, she's a good pianist.
Do you, what kind of twins are you? Born at the same time, or are you
Yeah,
identical? Identical
no,
twins? Not
no,
identical.
not identical. We looked more like when we were younger, which was a lot of fun, messing with people.
I guess even when people are identical, like as they get older, like hair colors change. The world happens to you, stress and all that kind of stuff. So you're never really the same forever. I don't know. I'm not a twin expert, so shut up, Jade. How about we play a song? Do that. Let's play the next track on the. So you've selected a whole bunch of songs today. That's how we do it. That's how we do this on this show. I send you an email. You pick some songs to play, and I'm going to choose them at random, and I'm going to play this one. So if you're a Swiftie fan out there, folks, you better grab hold of your knickers, cause we've got this. This is Love Story, Taylor Swift. And we're going to play it right now. Are you ready, my friends? Grab your drinks, enjoy yourselves. This is Love Story. Let's oja. Wow. Music speaks for itself. Beautiful, beautifully played. Look, everybody, I can see it. You know, it's the first thing I thought too, and I'm seeing this pop up in the chat here a bunch of times. How the hell did you get your piano outside?
we carried it, but
What?
we were I know, and I was looking for more snowdrops, and we put the piano down, and I was going, no, we can do better than this. We can find more. Have you seen the video on the beach?
Yes, that's what I'm going to say. You've got pianos everywhere. Like, I'm thinking you've got to have a team. You've got to have a truck. Or is it?
Two people.
Two people.
It was me and one other person when we did a lot of those shoots. Yeah, yeah. I am grateful for having my videos filmed, and they did a really good job for me on them. I have to say that they did. So I mean, I did carry the stool. I did. I did.
Remind me never to have you for my drums. Mr. Smith, he's our resident drummer here. I'm a drummer as well. She carries the stool, Mr. Smith. So as drummers, we're stuffed. We're stuffed with Helen in our band. No. It is amazing. Like every time I've seen one of your clips, I'm like, well, how the hell did you get it out there? What? I would love to see behind the scenes of that on your channel, the moving of the piano to get it all the way out to a film shoot. I find that stuff very interesting.
Oh no! So that piano's custom done, and that's my concert piano as well, which I'm very lucky.
Do you have
which my mods actually carried for me? They did. My mods came over for my concerts. I couldn't believe it. They flew in from all over the world, and they helped carry my piano over the drawbridge of the castle that I did a concert at.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, they carried my piano.
No wonder you, at the end of each of your live streams, if you haven't seen, you got to go and subscribe, folks, and go and watch Helen play live. She performs multiple times each week. But at the end of her show, she multi-streams, right? So she's got TikTok over here, and she's got like a YouTube screen here. She's got another stream here, and she's individually got to say goodbye to everybody and say, over to this camera and say goodbye. And your attention to detail and just everybody and thanking everybody at the end is just beautiful. I don't thank my mods at all.
Don't you?
No, I slave drive them.
I'll do it today.
No, I do.
I'll do it for you today if you want.
I do. We have some great mods here. We got Thomas and Leela and Gary Hubbs, and I don't know who else is modding today, but we've got some fantastic moderators here who do such a wonderful job, and they've been slinging your links like no tomorrow. Speaking of chat, we got to say hello to everybody now. So, folks, if you're new here, what you got to do is type something, anything, and I know you're going to type something or the word anything, so I can find you in the chat and give you a shout out, and we'll do some shout outs. Let's go through it because you brought a whole lot of people with you, or they've followed you, obviously, because they love you. Carla Lou, we've got Rick Galloway, Ali Tremor Bear, Doug Kidder, Andrew Horton, Thomas Christ, Gary Hubbs, Mr. Smith. Who else do we see here? Rick O'Music, Jenny Jolivet, also Joe Glenn. Who else do we see in here? I see Professor Boomer. I feel like I'm on Romper Room reading through the mirror, the magic mirror. Dave Bops, g'day to you. Ed Zielinski, hello. Leela is one of our mods as well. The Leela-verse, Barry. Welcome, Barry. Who else? There's Scrolling. Man, I'm so terrible. Mixed Club. I've seen a whole heap of people, but I can only go so far with my chat. Tremor Bear, MJ Capernis, hello to you. I already said Andrew, I think Andrew Horton I already said hello to. My memory's terrible. I'm shot. I had to sleep on the couch last night. Chris Lane Sr., g'day, you're driving. Drive safe. Don't have an accident. Doug Kidder, Plateface himself is here as well, Mr. Plateface. I think I've got most people, if you haven't typed anything. Mr. Smith, of course, is here as well. I will look out for you all and give you a shout. Riverbend Sim, hello, Riverbend. And I will try and keep it. Turbo Dave, a 555, hello to you. H. Anor, hello. Helen's live on YouTube, 8 a.m. Saturday, 8 p.m. Sunday, 9 p.m. Wednesday, UK time. You know, is she one of your mods?
She is. Honestly, they're modding you. They I love them all. They honestly, and they don't just mod my streams. They are there the whole week for me.
They're modding here as well. See, good mods can't stop modding. Keith Smith, hello to you as well. I'm trying to find your name. The chat's moving fast. Let me got you there. Andrew M Piano, hello, hello. I see you. You're a mod as well. I see you over in Helen's chats. All right, let's keep going, right? Because we can do hellos forever. Where am I up to? What's going on? I'm all flustered. Now, you started performing on stage at a very young age, 14 years old. What?
Yeah.
And not just like, at your local fete, at your local, picnic. You're on stage with big artists, people who are well known. What is that like as a 14-year-old getting up there on stage? And are you terrified? Do the nerves kick in? Is there anything crazy that happens? Tell us that journey of being invited onto stage and at such a young age.
Well, it just happened really, and I think it was after. Well, I'd obviously got my residency at the Petwood as well, but even just being invited to play places, I am so lucky with the number of people that have said, "Will you come and play here?" Or I've played with the Bachelors and the Seekers, the Pasadena Roof Orchestra, Sid Lawrence Orchestra, quite a few. And to be honest, all those people were so kind. And knowing that I was young, obviously I was with my sister as well quite a bit. I mean, sharing a dressing room with like Kenny Ball and whatever, it was like, but they were so kind and lovely. And you can learn so much, and a lot of them have stayed friends as well. So, yeah, I'm lucky, really.
So going through all of that, like, are these big audiences you're playing to? Like, what's
maybe only 1,000, maybe. Yeah. So
only
yeah,
1,000?
it was no, it was fine. Every gig is important, and I love even playing for one person.
Well,
I'm very
that's it.
lucky.
That's it, isn't it? It's the same thing with YouTube, right? I see a lot of people starting out streaming, and they got like 5 people in their chat, and it can be disheartening. If you look at it that way, right? If you start looking at the people who aren't there, you start focusing on the people who aren't there, then it's going to reflect on your performance, no matter what it is, on stage, on YouTube, and instead focusing on the people who are there. Right, that is the most important thing, because they've taken the time to come and see you. And if you're thinking about people who aren't there, you're not in the moment and present and delivering for those people.
Oh, this is true. Even now, I'm looking at the numbers sometimes thinking, do they like this? Have they all? And if a load of people leave, I'm thinking, oh, maybe they're not liking it, or yeah. It's even now I think that I really do.
It's hard as a musician with that kind of stuff, with the pressure of stuff like numbers and things like that, because ultimately to be a creative soul like yourself, right, you have to have an amount of vulnerability and be able to express your emotions and be free to do that. And then when you have this arbitrary number floating above your head, or how many people, how many tickets have sold, or this kind of stuff, it can add a lot of pressure to your performance, and a lot of people stumble over that. Have you developed any coping mechanisms for that kind of thing when you're live, to try and shut that out and just focus on your performing?
I'm lucky that so many people come on, well, obviously my mods do, and yourself, names that I recognise, and I just focus on all of you. And I really do notice everybody's names when they come on. And all I want to do is just make people smile. So I just don't think about it really. I just go, you know what? I'm just a girl who's wanting to make music, and I just genuinely want to make people happy. And you just have to focus on that.
Yes, and I see in the chat your people demanding that I ask this weird thing about a shoe.
A shoe?
Everybody's in the chat saying shoe, shoe, shoe. Ask her about the shoe.
I'm trying to figure that out. I can't think what they mean.
What is happening? What is going on with the shoe?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what Barry. Hi. I don't know what Barry's saying. I don't know.
Because it's popped up a bunch of times, and I'm like, what the hell are these people talking about?
No,
I-
I don't know.
this
I'm
is
wearing socks right now, Christmas socks actually.
something
Yeah.
must have happened in a stream or something with one of your shoes. Oh, the Castle Bridge and losing your shoe. Did you
Oh
lose
yeah,
a
I nearly
shoe?
did. Yeah. So there was people outside of the castle grounds who couldn't get tickets, and I later found out, and they like tried. Stop. That's my producer, Rick. He can. No, don't. And so they were taking photos of me, and I was walking over the bridge, clearly like the diva that I am,
Oh,
and and I got my and I got my shoe stuck in like the chicken wire over the bridge, and stop it, and I was too busy waving like at people because being a proper diva, and I literally fell, and one of my mods caught me. I think it was Hannah. I think she caught me, and then my
no.
everything went flying. Yeah, I was going to curtsy afterwards, but brilliant. That's how you make an entrance for a show.
Oh, look, I can see. Someone says, Rick says he's got video of it. Oh, no.
No. See, that's when tell him if he still wants to be my producer.
Now, I tell you what, though, if there was video of that, you would be mad not to put that on a reel. Because
I think
I
I
tell you
should.
what, the stupidest things on YouTube, on shorts and stuff, get the most views, especially people getting hurt, right?
Oh, this is true. But I don't fall very elegantly. That's the thing. It looked
Who
like some
does?
elephant. Like,
Come on, who does? I do a show on this channel called Walk With Me, where I walk around Melbourne with a camera and I videotape stuff around Victoria. And there's an episode, Helen, where I'm talking about magpies going, look at these birds, they're evil birds and they swoop you in the head. And as soon as I said it, bang, swoop me in the head. Right? I put it up on YouTube. It's one of the most viewed shorts I've ever had because people just like seeing you get hurt. What is wrong with people?
brilliant.
I love it. So we've talked about, we've discovered the shoe fiasco. I love that you couldn't even remember what it was.
No, because I've done so many stupid things recently that I can't remember that one. But that was clearly like 2 months ago. Yeah.
I love it. I do so many stupid things every day as well too. So now this is interesting as a musician. Like when I was younger, the thing I was told that you should do as a musician is get a residency somewhere. And it's really hard playing in a metal band getting a residency. Nobody wants you turning up each week singing death metal. But when you do get one, you got to hang on for it for dear life. And you perform at this amazing hotel. Do you want to tell us how all this came about? And you're still doing it to this very day. This is right? Yeah. So how did this all come about? I find this extremely interesting.
Well, I was 17 and I got asked, they literally phoned my parents and said, would Helen like to come and play? So I did. I did a Saturday night and then I pretty much stayed. But it is the home of the Dam Busters. It is the very famous Petwood Hotel in Woodhall Spa. And it is literally my home and my family. Literally, I've been treated as their child. Even the hotel owners have always treated me as their own. And being the home of the Dam Busters, we've had so many RAF squadrons come and go as well. They come for all the reunions. So, I was having so many grandparents basically coming from when I was 17 and parenting me. And I've just been so lucky to have met so many people, had so many breaks from the hotel. And it's literally my favourite place in the whole world. It just is. And everybody who comes is just so kind. And I filmed a lot at the hotel. And they really look after me. They support me. People send me mail there. Do you know what I mean? And people think I live there. And I say it in interviews all the time. Oh, this is my home. And people say, oh, is Helen at home today? And yes, yes, all of that wing is mine.
Wow, but look at this. No wonder I would not want to leave there. Look, and look at the beers on tap as well. Happy days.
Yeah,
So
I'm so lucky.
it is
Really am.
just, it is just a beautiful hotel. And I see you, so you stream from there as well too.
Sometimes, yeah, I try and do it just a little bit sometimes, just to show people how amazing the place is, really. So, yeah.
Are they the streams I see you when you're like playing and you're saying hello to people while you're playing.
Yes, sometimes. Yes. Yeah.
Because
It's, I'm never on my own. People talk to me all the time. I get hugs. Honestly, it's just I'm so lucky.
I've seen that, and the thing was, I remember the first time I saw you was in your studio, like you're at now, playing, and then I saw one of your streams when you're there, and I'm like, where the hell is she? What is this? What is going on here? And I'm watching you play. One of Ali loves seeing me do the piano claws. I'm watching you play, right? And I can't even remember what song it was. It was your hands were going like this across the keyboard, and you're going, "Hello there, it's so nice to see you again." I'm just going, "What is happening? How are you doing that? Is
Oh,
is that
it's
just like?"
just my job.
I mean, it makes me want to jump on a plane and come stay at that hotel just so I can be greeted by you and see you just playing some of the most incredible pieces of music, and just it's just the nonchalantness of it, of you just hello, how,
Oh,
like
no.
it blows my.
It's the,
Sorry.
it's my desire for people is more than playing piano, even to actually see people and talk to people. So, and when I first started, I couldn't talk and play. I was talking in the same rhythms that I was playing.
Right.
Seriously.
Well, I don't see that now, but yeah, the muscle memory is just absolutely mind blowing because. And there was one, I can't remember, it was like a couple of weeks ago. You were fully just having a conversation with somebody and still just playing, and it was note perfect. I'm like, oh my God, how do I do that? I want to do that too. I want to hold a conversation. I can't do that. It's mind blowing. I love it. So, so you shot a video clip there as well too. Um, Now, they've got their own piano there, obviously.
Yes, they do.
Did you have to move that piano out of there, or did you bring your own piano for that?
No, that was my own piano
Right.
because the baby grand there it would be way too heavy and it would have gone out of tune, and I didn't want to get them to tune it, so I brought my own.
Yeah, I'm sure. So I was thinking that they really would love you if they let you do that. That would be really stepping the boundary. So, so how long have you been playing there? Sorry, if you haven't already said it.
I'll say it quietly because it makes me old. 28 years.
20.
I was young though, ish. Like,
Wow. So is it just? Do you just play? Is it in the foyer when people come in, or do you do functions and stuff like that?
everything. I'm very lucky. So yeah, I'm outside of the drawing room and the restaurant, so I'm in a very nice place with a grand piano, and yeah, that's just my little corner. It's really nice.
And do they do weddings there and stuff as well? And do you
Yes,
play those too?
I do. So I have a spare piano which we move around the hotel, which is nice. Yeah.
Wow. Can people book
Yes.
to like book you to play piano there, or for a function, so they can request you for it or stuff like that?
Yes, they do, which is really nice. I get very excited.
All right,
I
so
do.
that's going to remind me. It's petwood.co.uk. I will put a link in the description. So if you're watching this and you want to book Helen for at the hotel for this, so you should do it because she's amazing and she deserves your money. Right. So let's. Where are we? We're 8:48 in the morning here. I'm going to play another track. Let's get into some more music because I've got plenty. We're going to play, I'm going to drop the dial on some ABBA. Are you a fan of ABBA? Obviously. But what is,
I dance to ABBA in the kitchen in the morning. I've got ABBA on, and I'm dancing whilst I'm making sandwiches.
what is it? What do you think it is about ABBA that has lasted the time that it has? Because it still feels to me so timeless. It can come on amongst all this new music that we have these days, Ed Sheeran and all this stuff, and it just continues to be incredible. Why do you think that is, Helen?
I think you can't help but dance to it. It's just the beat behind it, and it's just happy, isn't it? It's really upbeat,
Yeah.
and people love happy.
Yeah, and I think the gays added some life to it as well too. Brought it back a little bit, and it's at every Mardi Gras I go to anyway. This is the winner takes all. Are you ready, guys? Let's play it. Let's do this, and some beautiful scenery in this video as well too. Spoiler alert!
It's the Petwood. This
It's
is the hotel.
yeah, I can see it here. I'm just looking at the opening screen there. All right, let's do it. You ready? This is Winner Takes All ABBA. I'm out of breath. First, it was the sparkles. Woo!
You've got to do ABBA, haven't you? Just have to.
You've got to do sparkles whenever you can, Helen. Don't you agree? Sparkles, always.
Yeah, do you want to know a secret from that video?
Absolutely, I do.
So we call the drone Dave that shot it. It's like a little pet, right? Because you have to name all your stuff, don't you? Right?
Yeah.
And Dave got stuck in one of the trees at the top, right near the hotel, right? Because he literally, and we had to climb like super high to get Dave out. And there was more people came to watch us retrieve Dave out of the tree than were watching me film.
Of course there were. And because drones are expensive. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I was going, come down, Dave.
Yeah, I've had similar experience. As mentioned earlier, I filmed this thing called Walk With Me, and I take my drone out and I walk around. And one of my episodes, I flew the drone up and the wind caught it and it pulled it off into this swamp and it disappeared into the swamp. And I'm like, no, I couldn't get into the swamp. So I gave up and I went home, and I just went home and followed the map of where it was. And then the next day I went out looking for it. I went back the next morning and I found it. Thank God I found it. It was okay. It had been saved and landed on a piece of grass just above the water. And it was there overnight all alone. And because that's $1,200 gone, you know.
You have to name yours after today. You do.
I will come up with a name. In fact, we'll let the audience come up with a name for my drone. I'm sure it'll be something weird. Knowing me, look, that was absolutely beautiful. I love the chords that you chose in there. I love that you make these your own too. Like, I think with covers, it's important to make them your own. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I've just always been writing my own arrangements, and even if somebody requests something on the stream, there and then I write my own arrangements.
Yeah.
Even if I've got the music, yeah, it definitely is.
Because, you know, nobody wants to go, unless you're going to see like a tribute band where they're trying to be exactly the same. But people want you, even when you go and see original artists, like Metallica just toured here recently, and a whole bunch of their songs they changed up a little bit, and that's what you expect from a live performance, to see something a little bit different, to make it your own, in my opinion. So, recording. Let's talk about recording. In fact, before we do that, we need to hear from our sponsor. I need to do my ad. So, we're at our halfway point, folks. And if you're new to this channel, like a lot of Helen's fans are, and you want to hit the subscribe, we do an interview here each and every Thursday, US, UK time. Next week, holy shit, next week, we have Panda the Torture Clown coming on. And if you've seen Panda the Torture Clown on YouTube, he hammers nails into his nose and puts... it's full on. Anyway, he's coming on the show next week. But if you want to subscribe and hit the like. It does help. But I do need to pay the bills right now. So we're going to hear from today's sponsor, which is, of course, our dear friends at DistroKid. Let's run that right now. This is DistroKid. This presentation is proudly sponsored by DistroKid. Introducing DistroKid, your ultimate music distribution solution. For just $29.99 a year, DistroKid empowers you to release unlimited tracks on all major music platforms worldwide, including Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, and so many more. Plus, use my link distrokid.com/VIP/Jade Starr and get 7% off your first year. You'll also keep 100% of your royalties and gain access to valuable tools like instant verification on Spotify and detailed revenue analytics. Don't let your music go unheard. Join DistroKid today and take your music career to the next level. Thank you, DistroKid, for sponsoring today's presentation. Yes, indeed. Thank you, DistroKid. I don't know what was going on with my ad there. That was really weird. It was way too big. I don't know. Something happened there. iOS updated some kind of weird thing. But thank you, DistroKid, for continued support. I love you so very much. You know the deal. I love you, DistroKid. All right, creepy enough. And yes, if you sign up with my link there that Thomas has put in the chat, you get 7% off your first year, which is you'll get 7% off. Happy days. Now, Gary Hubbs is one of the moderators here and an amazing musician in himself. And what he does, Helen, is he performs every week from an outside location. And he has to carry all of his gear, his guitar gear, his basses, and he plays outside in this car park. And we watch him every week. And he's called the Parking Lot Warrior. And he's been recently just gone, you know what, this is a little bit hard each week doing this. And I think he's reevaluating things right now after seeing you carry around a piano. I just need to... The next time you complain, Gary... The next time you complain, I'm going to say, what are you talking about? Helen carries a piano around with her. So I just need to put that out there. Now, you've also recorded albums as well. So you've released music. Tell us about, what is, your first album was called Wish Upon a Star. These are all available on streaming services. Links in the description, everybody. Do you record from home? Is there a recording studio you go to? Do you have a producer? I'd love to know how the process goes with this.
No, I do. So my first album was done in 2004 with my twin sister Sonia, and we went to a studio for that, and it was also mastered in Cambridge at a different studio, Sound Recording Technology UK, who do a lot for the BBC. I'm very lucky that they did that, and that was that. And then my new albums have all been done using the Vienna Symphonic Library, because they are so kind to me. And so my producer back then was Mr. Dave Stansfield. He was amazing. And now my current producer is Mr. Rick Olszewski, who is absolutely amazing. I think he cries every time I send things to him, actually. So he's going, what is this? What do you want me to do with it? No, he laughs. So I record using the pianos of the Vienna Symphonic Library at the moment, because they're so kind to me. And then Rick does his magical thing, whatever he does with them.
And so are these covers that are on these albums as well?
They are, apart from one single, which is called Elements, and also Symphonic Elements is the orchestral version, also written by Rick. And the piano part was written by myself and my sister Sonia. And I have a new album coming out in the new year, which is all original tracks. I do a bit of both. So yeah, that's a bit of a spoiler.
Oh, we've got the scoop, folks. So that's very exciting. And are you recording this a similar kind of way? Have you started recording this already?
Yes, I have. Yes. So yeah, I'm super excited. I might play a few tracks on the stream. In fact, I've got a bit of a surprise next week on something I've been working on as well that I might be playing on my streams. Just a little bit of a present for all of my followers as well. So I'm going to be, I can't say too much more, but I've been working really hard.
Wow. So look, the recording process is a completely different beast to doing live streams. For those of you who are not musically inclined and just, watch along and listen to music, you've got to perform. You're either paying somebody for their time, if that's the way you're working, or you're doing it from home. But there's things like red light fever that artists deal with, no matter how talented you are. So are there any in the studio? Do you excel in the studio, or do you get nervous when you're recording? Is it a process, anxiety, anything like that when you're getting ready to record as opposed to performing live?
To be honest, I never get nervous now.
Wow.
No, even when performing live and a live show, I think more it's the tech side of things. Have I done this, or is this going to be okay? But in the studio, never. And I'm normally quite chilled and probably just as ridiculous in the studio as I am anywhere else, to be honest. And I'm going, right, we'll get this next time. I remember I did a brilliant take, unusually for me, first time of something, and then I creaked the seat. And then no, we can't do that. And then, because I shifted my weight. Oh. And then 30 takes later, I'm going, well, you just have to take the first one, aren't you?
Yeah, you could probably remove that with AI these days anyway.
Yeah.
That's probably the one good thing about AI these days is something like that you could probably get rid of very easily in recording. I'll just say hello to a few other people who've rolled in. We got Forest of the Wolf, and I saw Empirism, and Russ 8889 I saw earlier who's come in. He's the gateway drug that led me to you. So hi Russ, we got her on the show. We got her eventually on the show because. Let's talk about that for a little bit. I find this now. It's always hard to get artists on the show, right? Because artists are incredibly busy, and as artists, we're all. I know I can only speak for myself. I'm a little bit cuckoo, right? And I'm a little bit hard to get hold of all the time. So when I asked you on the show. I sent you a few emails. I think they all went through to spam because you never know. An email from me, it looks like it could be spam. I'm saying, hey, you want to come on my show? You want to do an interview? And a lot of Google, especially any kind of email, they look at stuff like that as like you're trying to sell something. And it happens all the time. And we had a bit of ping pong back and forth to try and get you on here. And I'm not going to lie, I was nervous that we wouldn't get you on.
No. My world at the minute is just a little bit on the crazy side. So yeah, no. But if I say I'm going to do something, I always do it. So
and that's what I got in the end too, And we had a phone call. And I'll tell you what, I was pretty impressed. I was talking on the phone to Helen Clarke. I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" No, it wasn't at all. No, look, I always get nervous because I want things to go well. I want to have guests on, and I remember as soon as I got off that call to you, I said to my friend Russ, I'm like, "Yay, we spoke. She's coming on for sure. Yay!" So I'm so happy that you have come on today. And folks, yeah, she's got new music coming as well. I find this. I'm so interested to know this. How do you choose the songs to cover? Because you have a massive repertoire of songs. Is it, do you cater to yourself? Do you think about the audience? Is it a mixture of all of it? What goes into the process of picking a song and then learning it and then making it your own?
In the early days, it was literally about my YouTube channel. And it was thinking, what are people going to be searching up? So, for instance, when Miley Cyrus did Flowers, it was like, quick, let's do that. When Ed Sheeran and Elton John did their Merry Christmas, I literally learnt it the day it came out and we filmed it, thinking that we'd try and get it out before anybody else so that I'd get picked up on YouTube. And that obviously wasn't, we learned very quickly that wasn't the case. But I was trying to do even the Beatles song Now and Then. We did that within a day of them coming out. I literally listened to it, wrote it, and then it was a fast turnaround. And then also picking songs that are a little bit retro that people might be searching for. So it was literally just trying songs that I did like and loved. That people would hopefully find, really, because when you're just trying to get known and go, somebody, do you want to watch me? So yeah.
And you recently, like speaking about getting known, you recently just hit 10,000 subscribers.
I did.
It's a good feeling.
I just want to. It was, thank you, just to be able to make more people smile. If I do, I would really do. So anybody who shares my music, who follows me on any of my platforms, I'm so grateful because then I get the opportunity to play for you again. So yeah, so thank you.
And you multi-stream on TikTok. I know you. I'm assuming. I know you use OBS. Have you got all your chat like combined, or do you have multiple chats? Because I would lose my mind having all the chats from 3 separate places, trying to work out where they're all coming from.
Oh no, so I have a big screen up where I have all of the chats in one place, which doesn't always work brilliantly. But then I also have screens where I'm watching what my mods are telling me as well. So I have a Discord,
right?
Which if anyone wants to come onto there, I chat to people. But I also have like a private Discord section for the mods, and they can tell me things like, Helen, you have a tag sticking out on your dress, or yeah.
I've got a Discord. I never use it. I'm terrible with my Discord.
But if you've got a tag stick, you need to know this sort of thing. Seriously, you need to use it.
Yeah. I think people would enjoy knowing that I've got a tag stick. That's just the way it is. So now, when you're performing live, I noticed too, Use an iOS device.
Yes,
You got an iPad?
I do. I have one, three, four iPads to five iPads I use when I'm streaming.
Wow. So obviously you're an Apple fan. Well, yeah,
Little bit.
little bit.
Yeah.
Perfect show to come on. How to app on iOS, because I'm a big iOS fan here. You know, this whole channel really is about iOS apps and making music on iPad and all of that. I'm interested to know, is there a specific app that you use for your music to stream or anything like that? I'll find it on the App Store while you explain.
There is. So I use Fourscore. So it's FOR, not the number, Fourscore.
Yep.
And I use that for all of my shows. I have all my set lists on there. It's really, really good. So I have that on my main massive iPad, and I also have a separate iPad for my flute music as well. So I use it on both devices. Yeah, which is good.
It's very popular. I think on another stream we had somebody on here and they recommended this as well. Very expensive here in Australia, $39.99. See, the dollar here is worth absolutely zero in Australia. So if you're interested in this, guys, it is a $39.99 initial payment, and then it looks like it's a subscription, yearly subscription, and it's
Not
not.
really.
What's that?
Oh, sorry. Only if you want to use the pro features, which I don't use.
Well, there you go. So, well, that's interesting because you know, a lot of these apps they hide the good stuff behind there, and you obviously don't need that. That's really cool.
Yeah, no, they're very fair, and it's updated regularly too.
You know, Helen, I'll give you a word of advice because there's a lot of Apple developers that watch this show. I'm very good friends with them. Not particularly these guys, but if you send them an email. Send the developer an email. If you go to the App Store, I'll show you. Look at this. I'm going to do the dodge right now. See here it says developer website. If you click on this, it'll take you to their website. Shoot them an email. Say, hey, I use this software on my live streams. They'll most likely give you a code to unlock it for a year.
Aw.
No, Apple developers are amazing people. They really are. I wouldn't have this channel without them because a lot of the time they're independent. Yeah, they're not like big major companies, so they want to look after their artists and the people who use the apps. And if it helps other people discover their apps, then that is a good thing for developers because the problem with Apple, the App Store, is a lot of the apps are so cheap that developers don't make enough money. Whereas on the desktop, everything else is double the price. So shout out to the devs out there. We love you, devs, and all that jazz. Choosing these cover songs. In fact, let's go do this. We're going to find another track to play. And again, I'm going to play "The River Flows in You." Do you want to tell us about this before I play it?
Oh, we had to climb trees to put cameras. So that was the one where I wanted it to be in the bluebells, and we carried the piano about a mile, I'd say, and over a stream, and we put the piano down, and there wasn't many bluebells. I was like, we can find more bluebells than this, so we carried it in. And there were people literally were coming up to go, oh, there's a piano here. Yeah, it was a really fun one to do. But I love Yuruma anyway, and so many people have said, can you cover that track? So it is quite faithful to the original, actually. But again, that was one to hopefully get people searching for a piano track. But yeah, it was fun to do.
All right, let's play it. Let's stop talky and more play. Let's do it. This is the river flows in you. Helen Clarke, let's oja. speaks for itself. I really don't need to say anything, do I? Beautiful, beautiful playing, beautiful performance. And Gary asks, how big is the crew on these productions?
It's me and one other person.
And that's got to be like something like one. Do I even have it? It's got to be something like an action camera. Is that what you're using to film, or
No,
is it a
oh,
mirrorless?
it's a mirrorless with a DJI gimbal as well, and also that we do have some of those cameras also. So yeah, we have quite a few, and obviously the drone. But that there was no drone because we were scared of
With all
filming
the
the woods
trees.
after the last incident.
Once you hit a tree, it changes everything about flying drones. You know, there's nothing like flying a drone at the beach, right?
No.
Until you get it over water and it starts losing connection, and you're like, uh-oh.
Oh, we did. If you see my Braveheart video, we had to fly the drone up from the bottom of the cliff, and so they couldn't see me until it came. But I was stood playing my flute, and people just kept coming to talk to me because it was so unusual. So every time the drone got to the top, I was talking, and they would go, stop it. Like we've only got half an hour battery. It was over the water.
Yeah, they don't last long, the batteries, do they? They're just you get like, a few minutes and you got to get the thing down because there's nothing worse. Thankfully, drones these days have a return to point. So, when it gets to a point, it's like, all right, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. So, yeah, drone life. It's a thing. I never thought I would own a drone, Helen, and I thought they were for geeks. And then I got one and learned how to fly it. And there's nothing like heading out and I love flying my drone. It's good fun, even if you're not recording anything with it. But that is just, it looks like there is a proper crew. I mean, this is the technology we have these days to go out and produce something like that. Most people, most muggins would just be sitting there thinking that there was a whole crew like Gary Hubbs did.
Yeah.
So,
No.
sorry, Gary. You're not a muggins. Now, you not only play the piano, because we talked about you playing the recorder from a young age, but on your live streams you play a wind instrument as well. Tell us about this. I think you've got it there. I love these things.
Well, I have two.
You've got two.
So this is my Yamaha one. This is at
wow.
least 20 years old. Yeah, and I do play this with a flute sound. Yeah, this is probably my favorite. But I also have a proper flute one because I play orchestral flute, and this is a Roland one as well, which I play like that. And yeah, so I'm just getting to grips with this one. So thank you, Roland.
Wow, they sent you one. Good on you, Roland. They're so hard to get in contact with, Roland. It's really hard to get a contact there.
No, everyone's really kind, but my Yamaha one I do love. I've been playing it a very long time.
Yeah, and I love it when you break it out and play it because it really adds more depth to the show too. I love that you break it up and do that on the stream, and you play it so well too. And look, that technology is wicked. I want to get like one of those breath controllers, just the ones you like play like almost like a harmonica, so then you can play the keyboard with them. But they're a fair bit of money. They're expensive pieces of equipment.
They are
Almost as much as the real thing.
Yes, yeah, they are pretty much the same actually as the real thing. Yeah.
Doug Kidd has got a question. How many people does it take to move the piano? Everyone's so focused on moving.
One, maybe two. Yeah.
Are you happy, Doug? Is that all right? So one person. Yes, Thomas, MIDI controllers are sick. I love MIDI controllers. So live streaming now, we've had where did I see this? Gary Hubbs has put up here. Helen streams Wednesday, 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. This is UK time, I believe. And Sunday, 8 p.m., all UK time. And there's her link. So if you haven't gone and subscribed, go do it. And if you're a member on her channel as well, you'll occasionally get some member streams too. Are they like, do you do member streams where they're like planned, or is it just a pop-up kind of thing? You just randomly pull it out of your hat?
Yeah, I'm going to try and do more in the new year and actually stream more of my rehearsals and, behind the scenes. So it's just been a bit crazy.
We've got a question here. How many pianos has the Petwood had since you've been playing there?
One, just one.
It's been there a long time because you said it goes out of tune easy.
Well, two actually. It's got the original piano that was played by Guy Gibson, um, who was obviously in the Dam Busters, and you can see all the smoke stains on it. It's a little tiny one, and no, seriously, because it was in the squadron bot, and they never let anybody play it,
Right.
apart from me. I'm very privileged. Yeah.
They love you, don't they?
And I don't think they've managed to get rid of me.
Oh, look, I know why they love you. You're a very lovable person. I mean, that was the thing.
No.
You know, as soon as I found your music, it was the joy. Again, I can't let go of it. Not only are you a fantastic performer, but you are very joyful, right? And I feel like I could throw anything at you and you'd find some way to turn it into a positive. So I like that. I like that because I'm a negative Nelly sometimes. So live streaming to your audience now, your audience are very, very, and you've got TikTok. So when you stream, you've got TikTok. You go live you do a vertical stream on YouTube and a horizontal stream. Is there anyone else you stream at the same, or is it just those three when you live stream?
Those three at the minute, and it's took me a while just to like add, buy the equipment, figure out how to do those ones. So hoping to maybe do a bit of Instagram as well in the new year, but I'm just figuring it all out at the minute.
Yeah, I'm interested to know the challenges behind all of this because, like myself here, I got a studio I walk in here every day and go, I feel like I'm flying an aeroplane. So many buttons, so many cameras everywhere. How do you go about keeping all of this together and working and depreciation? This is probably a very boring question for a lot of people, but just for example, Helen, I've got people coming here today to replace the floorboards in my house because stupidly 2 months ago, my washing machine overflowed and flooded this whole studio. And I was very lucky. I could have lost everything in here, but luckily the power surge strip shut everything off and it saved everything. And they're coming here today to do my flooring in this room. And they don't understand because they're like, can't you just like tear everything down? Because you need to take everything out of the room. And I'm like, you guys don't understand. To tear everything down in here is going to take an entire day. And once the fear of tearing everything down is when I put it back together, is it all going to work again?
Yeah.
Do you have that struggle with all of the stuff that you have to control and all of that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it takes me 20 minutes to turn everything on before the stream. So when you see me at 8 o'clock in the morning, I've had to get up in good time to do all of that. And yes, just remembering to put it all on in sequence. And if something doesn't work, which quite often happens. So yeah, no, I do absolutely.
And what's some of the gear that you use in your studio to live stream? You said you've got multiple iPads as a computer you're using to do it. Like you have a stream deck or any of this kind of stuff. I'm sure people would love to know the behind the scenes to understand how you put together such an incredible television show. It's like a television show, yeah?
Oh, well, I was so impressed by yours. I need to learn more of you to utilize all this. But yes, I do. I have a MacBook, an Apple Studio display, a Rodecaster Pro 2. I have two Stream Decks. Touch nothing. I know. I've never met anybody who's described it as a flying a plane because I always say spaceship. Yeah, when I'm doing a show, everybody knows, even my crew, when I'm doing a live show, I like do not. Leave it, step back from the button because I love buttons. But no, so I do.
Are you the person who has to press the button?
Just to see what it does.
Yeah.
Like, that is your space. Like, literally, we draw a line around the piano. Do not come out of that.
Because it's a lot, right? And again, you make it look effortless. I try and make it look effortless as well too. But you come in here, and I'm going to try and turn my camera. I use a Rodecaster too. That if you think about streaming and you've got the money, I'd tell you, get a Rodecaster. It'll change your life. It really is amazing. You come in each morning, sit down, and just do you get overwhelmed by your setup?
No, I mean, looking at yours, it's the same way I look at mine. I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. Look at the colours and the buttons.
It's the lights. I think
Yeah.
like for me, like I don't know if you do this as well. I work a lot in this studio like this. I keep all the lights out and just leave the blue lights on because it's very calming. And I recommend anybody who has even an office space, right, that you just working from home, an office that's got nothing to do with music, put some LED lights in there and just turn off the lights and blue lights, pink lights, whatever you want. It changes the way you work, I believe. I saw a question here. Question for Helen from our friend Ed Zielinski, who's got a great YouTube channel as well. Who inspired you as a pianist and musician?
Ah. So when I was with lots of people. Firstly, when I was young, I'll try and be fast. I was
No,
obsessed
take your
by
time.
Orville the duck.
What?
Yeah, no, seriously, right. This is going somewhere good.
All
I
right.
promise. And so Bobby Crush, who wrote Orville's song, he came on to the Keith Harris show and he played Orville's song on piano, and I was just like, wow, yeah. And Bobby is now a friend. He's amazing, really supportive. And then my parents took us. They did everything for us that they could to further our music. And so I went to see Roston Chauffeur play live, Victor Borger, he was amazing, Mike Terry, who was taught by Winifred Atwell, I met him, Christopher Plummer, who I did a lot of piano duets with, who played the lead in The Sound of Music. He became quite a good friend and a support to me.
Wow.
Yeah, and we just sat doing piano and he was a trained concert pianist, but people probably didn't know. And I remember the first time I met him, I played the Edelweiss, and he came past and he went, "Helen, I hate that." I hate the Sound of Music, but he was famous for it. But yeah, he taught me a lot. We did a lot of piano duets together. So probably forgot people, but a lot of brilliant musicians have helped me over the years. They really have.
Our dear friend, it's Barry Glenn actually, has asked, I'm trying to place your accent.
Oh, well, I'm from the UK, but I'm sort of the middle of the UK, so not north and not south. Sort of,
That's
I'm
probably
from
the
Lincolnshire.
probably the best to be because the north, well, everywhere the northerners hate the southerners hate the northerners. If you're in the middle, you're good, I guess. I don't know. Any other questions? I see people asking questions. Somebody asked me a question. Is this StreamYard? No, I'm not using StreamYard. I don't use StreamYard, but Thomas Christ, our head moderator here, has been slinging links like there's no tomorrow, along with Gary Hubs. Question for Helen. Do you tune your pianos yourself or do you have a piano tuner work with you?
No. Seriously. No, because so my sister has perfect pitch. She's amazing. And people, even my producer will come up to me and go, "That is out of tune," and I go, "Is it? Is it really?" I had no idea. And so I have my own piano tuner. So yeah, that they are really, really kind to me actually. And so our piano tuner growing up was a trained concert pianist, and he built Steinway pianos, and I used to just sit and watch him in amazement because he'd be all over it with Rachmaninoff. So yeah, I love piano tuners.
It's very rare that a pianist can tune their own pianos. It's a big job.
Yeah.
It's like, it seems like I don't know anything. But it seems like it's a multi-hour kind of job to do.
Yeah, no, it is. No, I just haven't got the ears for that. So even if I go to Steinway or Yamaha, they've always got a piano tuner there, and I'm always so grateful, and I always say thank you. I'm going, "You're amazing. I can't do that." So yeah.
And I'm so glad I don't own a real piano.
Yeah, I do. I've got one in my dad's garage.
Beautiful. We're going to play another song. And I'm going to choose. We're closing today's show with your original track. Let's have a little bit of Foreigner.
So this is filmed in my dad's garage. This is my real piano.
Segue. How
Yeah.
did I know?
Brilliant.
I love it when it works like that. I shouldn't have said anything. It was all planned, folks. All planned, 100%. All right, let's do this. This is Foreigner, and you know what it is. I want to know what love is, baby. Let's urge. Just beautiful. Beautifully performed. Beautifully shot. And didn't have to move the piano at all for that, folks. So,
It was so cold. It was in winter in
was it?
there. No heating. Yeah, it was.
I'm curious to know, as a female performer on the internet, this is a thing. This is just the way the world is. Some people can come in and some people can say some weird things in the chat. How do you some inappropriate things? Are you able to pass through that and continue performing? I'm guessing you rely on your mods. I don't say this is just you being singled out for this, especially when if you look pretty, you present nice, and all this kind of stuff. Some people say really inappropriate shit, and how do you get around that when you're just trying to play music?
Well, it's not like they really know you and like it's real. But I just think I try and think that everybody's really, really kind, but you're right, my mods do protect me. I feel like I'm stood somewhere and my mods have got a wall around me and they're all just like holding hands and just
Right.
and so they really do, but it doesn't happen too often. Everybody's generally really kind, to be honest, and I just take a lot of things as a joke, really, and I never expect that what they're saying is actually real anyway, to be honest.
I love that.
So
I love that because it can be a thing with taking on board, your performance. You've got to, I mean, doing this live every day or doing it at the times. You've got to be kind of in a mental space to be able to perform, and it's not always easy, right? Like today, I had to sleep on the couch because they're coming to do my floor. I woke up with a really bad neck and I feel like shit today. But you've got to get on and you've got to smile and you've got to do all those things, much like when you perform at the hotel. It's not always easy to generate that kind of energy, and wear that smile. I'm always curious how other performers are able to push through that and continue to smile through and be at your best.
oh, it's because you just want to give to people and you want to make everyone else better and happy. So you just and it's natural. It is literally me. It's not an act. It's just how I am. And I'm grateful for every person that's there watching me. So it makes me happy. And even if you start out feeling sad for whatever reason, you just get energy off everybody. Seriously, the more people that go, "Oh, hi Helen," you're like, "Oh," then so it doesn't take any effort.
And I see that. I'm just putting it out there to try and understand. That's what these interviews are about, and that's one of the reasons I'm drawn. I've said this quite a few times during this stream. It's one of the reasons I see you go live and click on, because I know I'm going to have nice music playing. I'm going to feel better at the end of it, and I do every time I go and watch your stream. I feel better. It's like a recharge of the batteries, and I do love I do love when you're playing and you're just like, "Oh, hello there." You're so nice. Right? And I love that kind of thing. Because as I said, the world's a weird place at the moment, and to have somewhere to go and listen to some music and feel joyful is a really great thing that you provide. So thank you. And community. Let's talk about community, because, like, for me, my community here on my channel has kept me alive. The most important thing to me on YouTube is my community, the people who show up all the time, and the people who hopefully I'm able to give back to, and all. How dear are your community to you? Because obviously you have touched a lot of people's hearts. I've not seen a guest come on this show in over how many interviews have I done? Like 110 interviews on this show. I've never seen anybody who's outside of our little community we have so many people come over for an interview. How important are your community?
That's so kind of you to say. So they are just everything to me, honestly, really. I mean, even for my concerts, that how many people flew in for my concert from all over the world. When my mods arrived, when I was doing the setup, they probably didn't see me, but I did cry because I was thinking why and how. And it's not just me that creates my community, though. I really genuinely want my streams to be the happiest place on the internet. And for anybody who's sad, anybody who wants a friend, I just want us all to be a family. And I'm playing music, I'm saying hello to people, but it's my mods and everybody else in the community that's literally there's hello, we're welcome, come in. Do you know what I mean? It's not really me that's doing it. It's a massive effort. And if anybody says they enjoy my streams or whatever, it's not really created by me, it's all of us. And I don't see it as mine. I see my mods and myself and everyone else that it's our place and it's created by all of us. And I'm grateful. And let's just keep it happy and let's keep bringing people in and making it the happiest corner of the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was beautifully said. You know, what's interesting, another reason, like when I came across to your stream, I equated your community very much to mine because it was the same. When I went in there, people said hello to me. And over here, I've had so many guests come on this show who don't, you know, really didn't know anything about my channel. But the number one comment they say after coming on an interview with me is, your chat is so nice. Like they say hello to everybody. And it is. Like I've got to give credit right now, even to your chat, which is exactly the same, but I've got to give credit to my chat. Guys, you blow me away every day when I bring guests on here and I get that. I don't think I've ever told you this, but all my guests, like even Venus Theory, who came on here, who's quite stroppy sometimes for being a big, massive YouTuber, he was just like, I can't believe how kind your chat are. Like, that was so nice. So it's a credit to, it helps us, right? It makes us lift to another level and be something that we maybe could not have been without these people.
Oh, absolutely. Yours is lovely. And I just wanted to say thank you to all your mods and everybody for the welcome and for showing me kindness today. I really do. And honestly, I just want to give you all a massive hug, but especially you, Jade. You helped me so much.
Yay. I feel the same.
I will one day. One day when I talk. Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? How like, you know, we spoke on the phone and I feel so connected to you. It's like, just strange how we're across the other side of the world and we're able to do this kind of thing. It blows my mind. And like I said to you, I love doing these interviews because I get to blow smoke up somebody's ass who I think is amazing for 2 hours.
Oh, thank you.
Not literally, folks, don't get weird. There's no real blowing, it's virtual blowing. Let's talk about this beautiful track that we're going to close with very soon. So you've got this song called Elements. And this is an original track of yours. What went into the writing of this song? We'll start there. What went into the writing of this? What's it about? What does it mean to you?
Well, I wrote it at the hotel actually, and then Sonia, my sister, wrote the middle section. I can tell you the exact bit that I said, oh, I need another bit of this, so she did that for me. And it was never intended to be called Elements. I wanted a sunshine track, and I wanted my first original single to be called Sunshine. And when we went to film it, it was. There was hailstones. Literally, we put the piano out and it was like ice. People were coming up to me and hugging me. I had a cape on, you can see, and it's like at one point it's like a cyclone and it's almost attacking me. And then so afterwards when we got back to the studio, I went, I can't call it Sunshine. That's stupid. So that's when we called it Elements. And then my producer Rick, he, as a surprise, wrote the orchestral part. So I don't know whether you're going to play Elements or Symphonic Elements. Symphonic Elements is probably the better one with the orchestra. And I cried when he'd done that. So yeah, it was really, really good. So we re-released it as a new single. And so there's going to be plenty more like this coming out next year. So yeah, it's Elements.
I think we're going to, you know what we're going to do? Something that we've not done before. I think we're going to play both.
Oh, really? Oh, well, they are the same, but the other one's got the orchestra.
Yeah, why not? Because we've got some time, and I've only really got a couple of questions left. So let's do it. Let's play the Elements version without the orchestra, and see. And you guys, we'll put a poll up. You guys can. No, we won't do that. I'm being a dick. Let's let's play Both. And they're the same. Are they the same clip?
Oh yeah, they are. So you might not want to do that. I
Right,
don't
then
know. But you can see how moody I look and cold in it because I do.
there you
It's
go.
good. See, look at that face. Just my moody. That's like I want to kill you if you make me do this again.
Video shoots, folks, they're not always what they're cracked. They look fantastic, but when you're out there, you're like going, geez, help me. Can this end soon? Not always, but yeah, especially weather's really hard with video shoots. Like, you know, you can't control the weather. Some people think you can. Some conspiracy theorists think you can control the weather, but you literally can't. So, but
They said walk across and then look at the castle and then look back at the camera, right? And the look that I give then is literally like, well, you just watch it honestly in the middle section.
Right, well, we're going to close with it. We'll close with this. So, have there been any moments when you've been shooting a video clip that has gone absolutely tits up?
When we shot Little Mermaid, we moved the piano, but the tide was obviously going out, and I took probably 10 attempts at doing it anyway. And literally, they moved the piano, but then they didn't realise, and then the tide literally came in right underneath my feet, underneath the speaker and everything. So yeah, it was.
You know what? Now that you've mentioned that, now I want to see that.
Oh, do you? What, the Little Mermaid
Yeah,
one? And that was also like a cyclone. You'll see my hair is properly attacking me in that one.
Well, I'm just adding this to the list because you know what? You've had video clips today. Everywhere else, we've got to do the beach one because that takes some balls to go and put a piano out on the beach. Let's do it, folks. This is a little bit of Disney. Hopefully, I don't get blocked or anything like that from Disney because they're pretty evil. But let's do it. This is a part of your world. Let's do it. That's Oj. Wow. Beautiful performance, and the colours in that were just awesome. I can't believe that was an English beach.
Indeed, it was, and they wanted me to get in at the end and swim away, and I went, "I'm not getting in that." But I do want to say thank you to everyone who's helped me produce my videos. I do. I'm very grateful.
Beautifully shot. Just what you wore worked with the colors. Everything was just, it was so bright and just looked really nice. Fantastic job. Fantastic. We are getting at the end, folks, and I got a couple more questions for Helen. The second last one is, well, what's next? What do you see in the next 6 months ahead for Helen Clarke?
Well, so I have a new album coming out next year. I have quite a few theatre shows. I'm hopefully touring next year, which is good. I will still be at the hotel. I will still be doing my live streams. I'm hoping to be in America next year as well, and just to work with so many amazing people. I've got so many things lined up actually. So yeah, I'm feeling just really lucky. And most of all, I just want a chance to play for all of you and to have you all in my life. And so, yeah, thank you.
So happy to hear there's lots of good things coming your way because you deserve them. And my friends here, my community, I hope to see you over on Helen's streams. I hope you've subscribed. And if you're from Helen's stream, I hope you've subscribed over here because we have amazing artists like Helen on every week here on the channel. The last question, I hit everybody up who comes on this channel. It's a really hard question, Helen. You're going to struggle with this one. It's so hard. If somebody was considering becoming creative, when would be the best time for them to start?
Anytime that they feel it, just keep doing whatever you do whenever you feel like you need to. It can be really good if you've got going through a hard time in your life, and never think that you can't. Never think that what you're doing isn't good. Just go for it and just do it. So because your gift can help so many people.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
I love that question the most at the end because it is. Everybody knows that. Just do it. Just there's no time like right now. Yeah. Just take the bull by the horns and ride it into the sunset. Keith Smith, thank you very much for the kind donation. You rock very much so. We are at the end, and we're going to go out with Helen's new song. Let me get it all queued up and all ready to go. I want to thank you, Helen, for coming on and spending some time with me. It's been an absolute privilege to have you on here and to be able to share your music. You are just a beautiful human being. Your music is sensational. Your video clips are amazing, and I want all the best for you. You just deserve so many good things. Yeah. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Me too. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me today, and I have loved getting to know you, and I hope that you stay in my life as my friend as well. So, and everybody on the stream, please come over because you'll be very welcome. And I just want to say that I love you all, and I'm trying to give you all a massive virtual hug.
You've got me now. Rick, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. Massive donation from Rick.
He's my producer.
You are amazing, Rick. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is so very kind. Wow. Thank you so much. All right. I'll just let you know, guys. Let me show you. So next week on the show, it's going to be a little bit different. Next week on the show is, how do I say this? It's Panda the Torture Clown. He's incredible. Not only is he a crazy musician, crazy good musician, but he sticks everything known to man inside of his nose and pulls it back out through his throat. Balloons, nails, inserts a power drill into his nose. It is something to absolutely be seen, to believed. So we're not only going to talk about his great music, but he's going to do a performance for us and stick bloody everything inside of his nose. It's going to be fun. So if you've got a weak stomach, you probably might want to give this one a miss next week. But I'm very excited to have Panda the Torture Clown on. So he's been around a long time through the metalhead hippie community. So that's very exciting. Tomorrow, I've got to let you know, guys, big thing happening here on the channel. If you don't know, we've got a brand new show starting tomorrow. Oops, I got the wrong thing. Let's go here. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Australian time, that is Saturday. Let me just move this. What is it? 6 p.m. Eastern US. It equals to 11 p.m. UK time. It is Unearthed. This is a brand new show I've been working on for a few weeks now, where I play 10 what I feel some of the best music going around YouTube at the moment. 10 different artists, 10 amazing songs. The shows are sponsored by developers who make apps for you to make your music. And the first sponsor on this show is Baby Audio, who make amazing apps. And it is a premiere. So for those of you who have already liked the stream and set a reminder, I had to remove the stream. It's now set up as a premiere. So I'll automatically dump you over to that show after this. I've spent a lot of time working on this show. It's even, I've made ads for the companies, and it's a load of fun and a load of great music and shot on different locations. So hopefully you'll come and join us for Unearthed. And of course on the weekend, on Saturday, it is, I'm doing my live performance. Whoops, I keep doing that. The opening hour community covers, where I sing your covers. People from the community, I'm singing your songs, totally ballsing them up as usual, because that's what I do on this channel. So lots of entertainment. And across the YouTube, you've got on Friday, awesome streams from Gary Harves, La Reality. You've got all the streams happening. Laurie's Mishmosh, Pole Vault, Mr. Smith, all the streams. Lots of great entertainment coming up. All right, I've done the advertising. I will dump you over to Unearthed for tomorrow, so hopefully we'll see you there. I'll be in the chat with you all. And I only got one copyright claim, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's get into this. I've been hanging to play this song all day. It is just amazing, right? As soon as I can find it, here it is, the orchestral version. This is symphonic elements. And I can't wait for Helen to release more original music if it is of this caliber. It is just great. Please hang on the line with me until the show's over so I can say goodbye to you off air, Helen. Just putting that out there. All right, let's do this. This is Symphonic Elements live at Tattershall Castle. You're going to love it. It's amazing. Do the things that make you happy, folks. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. Okay? See you later. Oh, yeah. Thanks, DistroKid, for sponsoring the show. I love you. Let's do it. We're all queued up. We're all good. All right. Let's go. You're going to love it. Bye.